Well, it's been a brilliant first half for the home side. Hoërskool Ben Vorster from Zanin, 4 tries to 0. They've outscored Hoërskool Pietersburg 24-0. They are vastly dominant.
Well, the stats speak for themselves at the moment. Total domination from Ben Vorster, territory and also points and possession. You can see they haven't gone through 5 phases as yet. That could be due to a bit of handling errors.
There it is, the visits to the 22. 8 occasions Ben Vorster have got down there. Pietersburg yet to get into Ben Vorster 22.
You can also see the tackle count there. They've obviously made a lot more tackles to date as yet.
Roy.
Underway again. This time Ben Vorster kicks off. Nobody wants it. Well, that's a poor way to start the second half. Yes, you're down. Yes, you're feeling demoralized, but claim the kick, drive, set it up, try and get your hands on the ball. They just allowed it to rumble into touch, and immediately they back down on their 22. Victorious throws over the top. It finds its way to Johan Murray. Fibbing in there, who's put in some good work today.
Offside, man.
The penalty goes the way of...
offside.
The penalty goes the way of Pietersburg.
Well, Brett, I have to agree with you. It almost seemed like no one from the Pity side wanted to claim that ball from the kickoff and letting it dribble out into touch. They have got a chance shot to get a relieving kick. Hopefully they haven't thrown their towels in for the second half and come out fighting.
Yeah, I mean, they are down heavily on the scoreboard, and Ben Vorster does look a better side, but there's immense pride and history between these two sides to play for. They're certainly speeding it up. The quick throw by Pretorius, but it's claimed at the back by Ben Vorster. Makubela takes it on. Mamech is in there. Here goes Maria. Brevet takes an awkward ball. Feeds Malapo. Mabani being allowed to run. Intimani with a little juggle. Oh, he just puts a foot in touch. They really do like to run this Ben Vorster backline.
Well, they do have 2 very fast wingers, very elusive, quick steppers, so they like to spread that ball wide in typical fashion of classic clash rugby.
Stop, man. You try rolls.
And, well, Brett, in true fashion, I had an old coach that always used to say to me, each side have always got 2 extra defenders, and that's the touchlines, and they're the touchline won the battle with the big right winger.
Bit of jersey changing. New number 10.
That looks like Arno Maria coming onto the field, and he is a Craven Week player.
Struggling to get
for
the
his
jersey
side.
on. And here come Ben Vorster again. Brevet with a long pass out to Maibani. Slips the tackle. He's going a little lateral though, but he's strong and he's quick and he's powerful. Ben Vorster get in their number, and they drive it on. Has it been turned over by Pietersburg? It'll be shoveled into touch, but the early rush from Ben Vorster means Pietersburg win the penalty.
Offside.
Eric van Niekerk going just a little early. You better to use the left boot when kicking towards the near side touchline. Didn't get quite as much distance as he wanted. He's put on the number 10 jersey, has the new man Arno Maria, and Geldenhuys has gone to fullback. Oh, the throw misses its intended target again, and once again it's Ben Vorster through Van Niekerk who win the ball, losing it forward. It's hacked downfield by Geldenhuys, but there's certainly an air of lethargy about the play of the visitors, and what it's lent itself to is a bit of scrappiness for both sides. for the knock-on by Eric van Niekerk. There will be a Pietersburg scrum, and just someone needs to ignite. You saw, he's not the skipper, but Arno van Staden in the first half was trying to get a bit of something, bit of steel in this Pietersburg side. Now they're running from defence, and it is van Staden who gets the pass away to Pieterse. Infield, van Staden, lovely ball. Here he goes, cutting infield. He's trying to speed away, excellent presence, and gets his pass away to J.R. Kasaki. But that's the best play we've seen from Pietersburg by far, but they've turned it over. Claiming it on the deck is Vorster, Ben Vorster, but they've done it illegally so, and Pietersburg have a chance for some points.
Great little breakout shot from the 22. Good inside ball, and their captain Arno van Staden breaking away here, managing right at the end to get that ball in a tackle situation, offloading. But what a hit from the flanker, the big number 6, Theo Mahalo, current Craven Week player for this year. But he'd really timed that well, picking him up and putting him to ground. Great hit.
So at last Pietersburg have a chance to get some points, and that'll certainly lift their spirits. That lovely run by van Staden. Geldenace has moved to fullback from fly half, and he's got the kicking duties. Straight downfield, but from some range. Distance no problem. Direction good as well, and points on the board for Pietersburg.
Well, a good start for Pieties here in the second half, getting eventually into the Ben Vorster half and converting that into points. Good penalty.
And it was good reward for excellent enterprise and running from van Staden. The bounce is a fortunate one for Makubela. Big and powerful, he just barrels on towards the 22. Robbed on the deck though, and away comes Eric Snyman. Ensslin out to Maria. The defence is up very quickly. Try to get his hands around the tackle, but Mabani and Malapo, the two big centres, enveloped him quickly, and they've lost plenty of ground to Pietersburg, and they've lost the ball as well. Slow coming, but here come Ben Vorster again, as if responding to the points scored against them. Ndlovu, he's in field, still going. He's going to get there, slithering his way through. Leroy Ndlovu under the posts.
Great pass out here to Leroy Ndlovu. Bang, steps into a tackle there, but you have to say that Pity's defences was very, very insufficient there. Going in too high, schoolboy rugby rule, go hard and low, hit him on the legs and put him down on the ground. But nonetheless, Ndlovu did really well there to stay on his feet, to have faith and to go over for a fantastic score under the post. And since then he's converted his own try too.
Here it is again. He had big men outside him, so it was always likely to cut in field. And as you see, all going high, slipping off the shoulder. He's been a strong runner throughout this game, and he gets in for his try. 5 tries now to Ben Vorster. And all of them to the Ben Vorster back line. A substitution in the Pietersburg ranks. Francois Rousseau coming on for Johan Murray. Oh, misses everything, and eventually claimed in by Mabukela. Fibbing has done some good work on the deck, and he's turned over ball again. So this is Snyman now, as Pietersburg try and get back in this. Ensslin, away to Retief. Little kick ahead, awkward bounce, and untidy for Ben Vorster, in trouble behind their own goal line. Carried back, and at last Pietersburg with a gilt-edged chance to fashion a try.
for a great little weighted kick there. Good pressure from the Pitties players, really swamping on them there and forcing a 5-yard scrum. Really interesting scrum for them. They got a nice blind side to attack from, but also what's really important, it starts at scrum time. They need to get a good stable ball here to unleash their backs.
Here's the hit. Scrum's starting to crab, and because it's gone through, or they still keep the ball, I'll be happy with that.
Yes, with the new schoolboy laws, it turns 45 degrees, but they maintain possession. Good pressure there from the loose-head prop from Ben Vorster. Mabukela, also a Cravenwick player from this year, so he's imposing his dominance there at scrum time.
First time Pietersburg have been down into the opposition 22. The pick and go. Going to the short side. Here's Pieterse. Driven back uncompromisingly by Eric van Niekerk. Here goes Maria. Advantage being played to Pietersburg. Ensslin is bundled off the ball by Mabukela, and they'll come back for the penalty. Crowd urging them to take a quick one. There's not a lot of pace to whatever they're setting up here. Vian Pretorius gives the ball to Ensslin, and now gets it back. The forwards need to get in there with a bit of hit behind them. Popped up to Jacques Lister. Are they going to keep it amongst the big fellas and try and rumble over? No, they're going to spin. Ensslin. Oh, Maria's knocked it on, and they'll come back for yet another penalty.
Well, the Pitties getting a bit too over-eager and coming off sides. Quickly taken again.
Back to the forwards. They go. Perhaps that's where they'll keep it there. They still have possession. Just a metre out. Come on, Pietersburg. Can they get in for a score? Ensslin on the pop. Into Retief, who knocks it on. Turnover ball. Maria, he's been a live wire all match. Strong coming away with it. Little pop pass up to Diro. He's done well. Driving on. This is good work out of defence by Ben Vorster. Maria again. This time will launch it downfield. That's a big kick. He's seen a lot of space, he's found it, and he's found an excellent touch.
Maria's done really well this afternoon. Great pressure relieving kick. Noticing that there was no one back home there and putting a well-weighted kick. You got to take your hats off to Pitties. They're trying everything in true FNB Classic Clash derby style, trying to get a try there for their side. Unfortunately, losing that ball forward.
Referee Willie Kutsia is wanting the shortened line-out suitably distanced, and you can see many line-outs won against the throw. They've won their own now. Here's Maria. That's a big boot, but it's gone very deep, and Globo is secure beneath it. And he too has got a handy right foot, and it goes off the fingertips of Pieterse, who's claimed it well. Little chip downfield, gets the bounce he wants. Pieterse is away. Will he chip again? He's looking for support inside him. He's got away from it a bit, and that's a crunching hit. Rivera's back there in support, but Mabani made a wonderful hit on Pieterse. They will drive short side now, will Pietersburg. The touchline getting perilously close. They haven't got numbers there to get the speed of ball they want. Now it comes away. Pieterse. Away to Ensslin. Lister in the line. Gets the looping ball over the top to Maria, but his hands let him down. Well, Pietersburg just creating the chances there, but not able to finish it off.
Pieterse fielding this ball really well, putting a great little chip kick through, recovering it, picking up, making a great break. Maybe he should have looked inside there for a pass inside to his supporting players, but what a good covering tackle from the captain Mabane, smashing him to the ground. Bam! Great tackle, great control, but he did well there to maintain the possession off that hit too.
Back to Maria. He really has got a useful right boot. Oh, he's just overdone it this time, and you can see the despair. He thought he judged it to a nicety. from just outside his 22, who's going to gain a lot of territory, but it's just chipped into touch.
He's got a fantastic right boot. Unfortunately, it was outside of his 22, so it went directly into touch. First mistake of the afternoon. You can see his despair from that kick.
Pietersburg now through Retief. Just seemed to just kick away ball there. And Matabala takes the mark. And away goes to Ndlovu. And he's got a lot of torpedo on that, and that's a very good touch finder from the Ben Vorster fullback.
Matabala, since he's come on to the field in the first half, has been pretty solid, scoring 2 tries. They're calling the mark. ABC Rugby, really well done.
Beyond Pretorius to a shortened line out. Again, one against the throw. And straight back into touch. So Pretorius will have another crack at feeding a line out. Oh, they will scrum an earlier error in the line out, so Ben Vorster with the scrum feed.
What's really impressed me, Brett, is both sides have contested at line out time, which makes it so much more difficult for the opposing thrower to get that ball to his jumpers.
Maria. Oh, he's just spotted a little knock, as referee Kutsia. A small one, a minor one, but a transgression nonetheless.
There was a touch. Unfortunately, just touching that ball, knocking it back into the 8th man's feet. Looks like Pieties is changing the loose head prop. To try get some dominance at scrum, get that scrum stable.
Crouch. Bind. Scrum.
PJ Milan coming on for shot lister. Fresh in the front row.
Good, solid scrum.
That was an awkward pass from Ensslin to Maria, who flings out a speculative ball. Ensslin gets enveloped by Malapu, and they're lucky to find a supporting hand there, Pietersburg, who kicks downfield onto Matabala. He's got lots of support. He decides to come to the near side. Has he got the pace to get round? Well, he'll kick downfield. And here's Pretorius, trying to set something up now for Pietersburg. Ensslin out to the new man on the field. Here's Mokokolo, and away they go down the far side. Mokokolo can't gather. Oh, the referee's happy with that. Ensslin comes away. Pietersburg pouring in there with all the new freshness in there. Rousseau is in there, Milan is in there, but still Ben Vorster managed to turn it over. Have made a few sorties into the Ben Vorster 22 in this half, but have scant reward for it. Just the 3 points. Ben Vorster outscoring them 5 tries to 0.
Well, that's the replacement that came on in the second half. Arne Maria getting helped off the field. He's just come back from injury, speaking to his coach today, Kleingeld. He said to me he was going to come in the second half. Unfortunate to see him getting helped off the field. Hopefully it's not too serious.
So it looks like we've had a touch judge's report. No number apparent, and it's going to be a Pietersburg penalty, it would appear, on touch judge instruction. There's a replacement on the Ben Vorster side. Theo Martler's had a really good game, and he's been replaced by Vukosi Mabuza. And now Pietersburg desperate to get that try. Pretorius, he seems to be the designated ball carrier for most of these crash ups. Fibiger cuts in field, looking for support from Milan, but the ball's on the ground again. It really is untidy. Rousseau eventually claims it. Now Ensslin looks left, goes to the right. Geldenhuys, did he just get a hand to that? Indeed he did. It's been one of those afternoons. You can see tempers fraying. Displeasure for Pietersburg. Everything going Ben Vorster's way.
Fortunately there, Geldenhuys just touching that ball. Slight little fingertip knock on. Obviously they're very frustrated. They're trying everything to get that try. You have to take your hats off to them. They're giving it their all to get that 5-pointer.
Finnekerk will pick up at the base. Maria, quick hands. Away to Mabuza. Getting very close to the touchline, so lays it nicely. Maria's in there quickly. Keeping amongst the forwards. Now the release, to the backs, but it left it behind. The referee's happy with the proceedings. So Malapo away to the double try scorer, Matabela, and he's still away. He's just dragged in by Peterson. A little slow to arrive for Ben Vorster, but Pietersburg have transgressed, and the home side with the penalty. Not bothering with 3 points at post. They're looking to set up the set piece. Or are they?
Good pass out here, Matabela, showing some great speed. But look at the step here, lightning side step, unbelievable. But doing well, going to ground, placing the ball. Unfortunately, the flank forward there from Pity's not rolling away. Vince Fibiger, and getting penalised.
Well, the crowd were begging for an attempt to tap and go or set up a line-out, but tough school this. They're going for posts and trying to rub salt into the wounds.
Well, Brett, it's a real hot day out there today. Boys are pretty tired. They've run everything. So obviously they're just slowing it down, getting a bit of a breather. Quite a difficult kick here for the youngster Leroy Ndlovu.
3 out of 5 we saw, and he's had a good game. He's got a try of his own. On the correct side of the field for the right-footed kicker. No wind at all here in Zanin.
See how he strikes this.
He's just shoveled it away to the right. And its ball's bounced back into the field of play. So Pietersburg will start to run. Van Staden puts it on his right boot, kicking rather down the centre of the field. Into Mani with lots of space and time. Maria outside him is the recipient. He sizes up things, tries to get a kick away, but he didn't see Van Staden coming. That was a good hit by the Pietersburg centre, and it's resulted in the penalty for the visitors. He's one man who certainly hasn't given up on Van Staden.
Penalty counts. Ben Vorster, funnily enough, they're dominating, but they're 10-5 ahead in that scoreline.
Peters has been pretty useful with the touch finders on any number of occasions. This one, he was a bit tight in the judgment.
Just slowing up the play here. A little bit of a goose step there. And just getting blindsided caught. Didn't realise that tackle was coming in, and unfortunately the player was in front of the kicker there, and that's why the penalty was given.
Ensslin, the scrum half, replaced by Frederick Cilliers. Now the driving ball. Fibbing at the back is cradling it. This is better from Pietersburg. Another incursion into the 22, and Fibiger comes away, but immediately Maria it is who makes the tackle. Here's Cilliers, spinning it away to his three-quarter line. Mogokolo, he's trying to get the pass away, and it was a 50-51, and he's lost it forward. Try as they might, it's just those errors coming at the wrong time. It caused the problems for Pietersburg, and the head shakes.
Was good. Good little angle run here by the youngster. Unfortunately, going to ground and losing that ball. Turnover, and will be a relieving scrum here for Ben Vorster to get out of their 22.
Well, they certainly had more possession in the first half, did the home side. Pietersburg have come back in it, but just can't get in for the score they want. Maria under pressure from Cillier. That's good work by the substitute scrum half, and he's won the penalty for his side. That's excellent work by fifth Cillier. He's going to take and go. There it is, Pretorius again with the runner, but Ben Vorster alert to it. Cillier going left. Milan, can they hold him out? Ben Vorster really trying to prevent Pietersburg getting over for a try. They may have even turned it over through Verneker on his own goal line. Ben Vorster it is who've turned over possession. Maria in trouble again, makes a little snipe down the short side, but is bundled into touch.
We can hear clearly the call there, Tamati. Tamati maybe might mean a good drive. Rolling more.
Got to find the jumper. Oh, it goes straight over to Cillier and reaches! But he's lost it again. It went over everybody to the reserve scrum half, fifth Cillier, and just as he reached forward to try and get in for his try, the ball dribbled forward.
Oh, would have been a big moment for him. He really tried his best there to get over. He's done really well since he's come on, Brett.
Must be a Pietersburg lad.
Or maybe his mom didn't buy an ice cream.
All of the above. The feed from Maria, and that's good pressure from Pietersburg. Cillier is immediately on it again. What a start he's had since he's come on his sub. Tries to lay it back, and Ben Vorster drive over, but still Pietersburg have it. Fifth Cillier, Fiviga gets it away on the left to... Oh, has he got it down? No, says the referee. Once again, Pietersburg denied. A last-minute dot on the left by Pietersburg Hoërskool, and just couldn't get the try.
He did really well, showed some really good jet boots there. Oh, unfortunately, just knocking that ball on as he was going over to reach for that try. You can see the frustration in the youngster as he was walking back from the try line.
And you can also see the assistant referee just to hold up the big tight head Mabukela, who's done his work for the day, being replaced in the Ben Vorster lineup by Alan Mhlanga. You really just, for Pietersburg, you wish they do get in for something, because there's been a lot of effort from them in the second half. Trailed 24-0, 4 tries to 0 at the break. They started lethargically second half, but gee, they've lifted their spirits.
They definitely have, and that big PJ Milan that's come on the loose head side is really putting some good pressure at scrum time.
And they almost got a tight head there, and still may have the ball. Cillier was just a little bit impatient as he tried to pick and go. Could be, though, that it's been turned over by Ben Vorster, and it has. Brever. But it'll come to naught because Pietersburg have gone offside at the loose. And a penalty to Ben Vorster. That's the substitute scrum half in some discomfort. Down the far touchline. Ben Vorster have been pegged back in their half for some time now, Mabuza. And well, they pretty much had the game roped and tied at half-time, but credit to Pietersburg with their second half performance. Mametsa down to Bezuidenhout. Well, that's a bit unfortunate and a bit ill-structured. A nice throw to 2 and take and drive, but straight into touch.
Oh, that was a great take there. Good banker ball. Taken by with two hands. Trying to set up the driving more there from the line out, but unfortunately well defended there by Pieters and pushing him into the line out.
This time it's untidy for Pietersburg. Giro wins it on the deck. Brever. Here come the 3/4 with lots of space to run. Matubela, the double try scorer, flings it infield. Peters has done well and will thump it downfield, and the chase will be on, and he's leading that chase. How will the ball bounce? Ben Vorster claim it and fling it away to Mabuza. He'll have time to put it on his right boot. Was it carried back? No mind, it hasn't gone to touch. Fifth Cillier. He starts to set it up. Oh, the pass was behind Steinberg and he's knocked it on. The head shakes in the crowd. And another chance goes begging for Pietersburg.
Trying to launch a counter-attack here. 2-on-1 situation. Just a little bit of a bad pass, bit behind the player, and unfortunately knocking that ball on.
Brever, good hands. Ndlovu in the line. Mabani, he's strong and slips the tackle. He's got pace as well. Mogokolo drags him down from behind. He shows the presence to turn and roll it away and present to his forwards, who are a little slow in arriving, and it could have been turned over by Pietersburg. And if they can get it away, they couldn't, though, because Cillier decided to kick. There was no one at home for Ben Vorster. And now Intimani at close quarters. The right wing has been a little starved of ball in the second half. He wants to have his crack. Here's Brever. Now they've got numbers. The fly-off sizing things up. Malapu. That's good defense by Pietersburg. Here comes Mabuza. Away to Brever, but the pass is forward. He's had a good game, the little general at fly half. He's got in for his try. Not on this occasion, though. He's got good hands. He's got a nice step. Educated boot. The victory cries are already beginning.
Very impressed with the game management of their halfback pair. They've managed this game very well.
Cillier to feed. The Pietersburg scrum is now under pressure for the first time in some while. Being marched back by Ben Vorster. Still they have it though. And a penalty given at the set piece by Willie Kutsia. Relief for Pietersburg.
Great pressure coming there from the Ben Vorster side there at scrum time. But unfortunately jumping the gun there and coming off sides.
As much as that scoreline will say so much dominance, 24-0 at half-time. So Pietersburg have made a fist of it in the second half, and here they will come again. Keldenes thumping one into the Zanin sky. And Ndlovu, who's had a good game, makes a meal of that one, but he gets the bounce he's looking for, and there's not much pressure on him, so he will start to set it up again. And off he goes. Lovely runner, sees a hole, still going, looks to link. He's got Malapu outside him, he doesn't pick him. Perhaps he should have, because Mabukela got enveloped from behind, but here goes Malapu now, the big strong SA School centre. Good cover from Pietersburg. And it's been kicked through by Ben Vorster, so a little bit of fortune for Pietersburg, who will kick from their own goal line. And Ndlovu again doesn't gather very well. Still struggling to find it. Decides to give it away to his skipper, Adrian Mabani. Intimani, surrounded by Pietersburg men. Pops his pass to Mabani. He's away. This is Duro. Looking for support. A looping pass over the top is intercepted and hacked downfield by Pietersburg. Racing back is Madubela, the try scorer. On him is Pieterse. Little bit of hijinks from the Ben Vorster man, and gets away. All his men are offside, so here's a big chance for Pietersburg. Fulyun. Just got to get it wide quicker. This is Pretorius. It's being held up in the last minute and a bit. Will Pietersburg get in for their reward in the second half? No, turned over once more. And away come Ben Vorster through Mklanga. Brever, little step, little hand, gets his hands around the tackle. Another good tackle by Pieterse. He's worked very hard this afternoon. Being pushed behind the gain line now. Oh, Ben Vorster. Over the top it goes to Cillier. Backline's come up very flat, so he just smacks it up into the sky. Who's going to claim it? Mabuza. Away comes Ndlovu. Harried to the ground. Ben Vorster controlling possession. Back it goes to Brevet, and he looks for a little bit of space.
Ball deep in the 22. What's he going to do? Counter attack or kick it out? They're going to run it. They're going to run it in true festival style. Try and get that try for their side, the Pieties team. Little error coming in there. These guys are out on their feet. Out on their feet at the moment. That was a phase of play that almost lasted for more than 2 minutes. These boys are really, really tired at the moment. They're out on their feet. They've given everything for 70 minutes of FNB Classic Clash Derby Rugby here. What a game. But it is a relieving scrum here for the moment for Pietersburg. They need to get quality ball here.
Crouch. Bind. Scrum.
There we hear the final hula going. But obviously the referee will allow this last scrum. Mr. Billy could see allowing this last scrum because the infringement came just before that final hooter. It'll be interesting to see here what Pieties do from the scrum. They're obviously going to try everything in true FNB Classic Clash style. Try and run it from their 22 and get a try. Good pressure there, scrum time from Ben Vorster. Kick that out. Ben Vorster coming out here, deserved winners, 31 points to 3. They had a fantastic game, dominated territory, dominated position, and coming out with a great win here in this FNB Classic Clash. It's good to see the sportsmanship after the game, the crowd shouting, their supporters, the teammates giving the proverbial handshake after the game, congratulating each other, hugs, not kisses, that's for sure. These are rugby players, but showing some great sportsmanship here in Zanin. Fantastic game here. 31-3 winners, Ben Vorster over Pieties.
Thank you, gentlemen. Welcome to the presentation area, to the end of this FNB Classic Clash. With me, Pockels de Jager of FNB. And first of all, the two men of the match. The man of the match from Pietersburg Hoërskool is Vince Verbiger. And the man of the match from Ben Vorster, Leroy Ndlovu. And a chance to speak to the two skippers. Unfortunately, there has to be a losing captain, and from Hoërskool Pietersburg, Jaco Retief. Commiserations, Jaco. 24-0 down at halftime. Your side showed a bit of character in the second half.
Ja, dit was 'n bietjie harder in die tweede helfte, was ons goed gedoen. Tweede helfte teruggekom. Eerste helfte het ons nie ons gespeel het wat ons glad nie gameplan gespeel nie en ons baie swak gespeel in die begin, ja.
For the first 20 minutes of the match, you certainly contested, you had your chances, then the floodgates opened, 3 tries in 7 minutes.
Ja, ek dink dit is waar ons begin slip out toe hulle eerste 3 gedruk het ons net teruggehang en gedink hulle het die game oorgevat. Maar ja, ons het daar ons opgegee en ek dink dis waar ons verloor het.
You had your chances in the second half though.
Ja, nee, ons het ons kanse daar gehad, dom besluite wat ons gemaak het, knocks wat ons gemaak het. Ja.
Good luck next year.
Dankie.
The losing captain from Hoërskool Pietersburg, Jaco Retief. And so too, a smiling winning captain, and to get the FNB Classic Clash trophy from Pockels de Jager, from Hoërskool Ben Vorster, Adrian Maibane. Adrian, 6th time you've got the name and the trophy, you must be a very happy captain.
Yeah, we've never lost against them. Our matric group never lost against them, and we're very happy to win this year again.
Seem to have things under control for the most part in the first half, but the visitors certainly put up a fist in the second.
Yeah, I think this heat, it killed our team, the forwards, so we slacked down a bit in the second half, but then we got form again.
Certainly showed an inclination to run. I mean, the three quarters got plenty of ball and all the tries coming from the backs.
Yeah, we mainly play from our backs. If we get clean ball from the forwards, and then our backs get the ball going.
Well done. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you, man.
So the winners of the FNB Classic Clash, 31 points to 3. Hoërskool Ben Vorster over Hoërskool Pietersburg. From Zanin, we say goodbye.
Yeah.